I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles and bishops at Great Millstone that rule well, that we learn this truth from, who labor night and day, making sure that the hopeful elect are well fed. Shalom and blessings to all the Akim and the Aqua that's out there that's listening in silence. Shalom to the 1/3, the 144,000 hopeful elect. And shalom to all the brothers that's on the highways and hedges doing what they can to get this word out. Shalom to all the brothers that's making their videos and doing anything they can to get this word out. And shalom to the speckled bird that might look like these nations but are of the hopeful elect. And shalom to all the men that's in GMS. Shalom. Alright, so we're going to get right into it. I did a video not too long ago, and for some reason that video's still loading. So I guess that's how YouTube want to be. Hopefully this video goes through. It's around 8 o'clock at night, Maryland time. Lucky. Let's get right into it. We're gonna go into what's going on out here in this news. So let's get it pumping.
Job loss right now, and the headlines, they tell the story. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, on Wednesday released a study that found that artificial intelligence can already replace 11.7% of the U.S. labor market, or as much as 1.2 trillion in wages across finance, healthcare, and professional services. The New York Times recently reported that Amazon is on the cusp of replacing.
Now let me try.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow.
Threat. It's causing job loss right now, and the headlines, they tell the story. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, on Wednesday released a study that found that artificial intelligence can already replace 11.7% of the U.S. labor market, or as much as 1.2 trillion in wages across finance, healthcare, and professional services. The New York Times recently reported that Amazon...
Now let me pause that. So he's running down the list of saying what AI can replace. Now, if you know back in 2019, when people wasn't allowed to be, they had to be 6 feet apart from each other, and it was going on during that time. People were also seeing doctors through video, and they was telling the doctor what their symptoms are. And if it was something like life-threatening, they would let them go to the hospital because so many people were being infected during that time. So when it's talking about replacing all those people in the healthcare, that's a lot of people talking about it's going to replace in the healthcare. So when you're talking about you want to be a licensed practicing nurse or a registered nurse, that's good that you're trying to do that, but you also have to see that they are replacing this stuff with AI. And a lot of these jobs is going to get down to a point that, they talking about cutting EBT and all this other stuff, but they doing all this stuff on purpose. And this is also why Amazon and these places are so strong when it comes to the stuff they sell. They basically want you to just take the money that they're going to give you, and you're just going to sit home and just basically collect junk in your house. That's basically what they're trying to do. And turn you into, a soulless person. But as you see that they're cutting stuff even in the medical care. And then it's mandatory that you pay for medical care. So this is truly going to make people not have any money. And as you already see, there's nothing artificial about job loss. See? This is it right there. Amazon plans to replace more than 500,000 jobs with robots. That is like I mean, they already got artificial operators out here. You can't even talk to a real person. And if you do, they'll try to charge you $10. They try to do that with me today, trying to pay my daggone high ass cell phone bill, which they're gonna send me a bill for, but they want me to pay this month and next month together. But I got it all settled though. But this is to show you what's going on.
Is on the cusp of replacing what would be 600,000 warehouse jobs with robots and plans to automate 75% of its operations. CNBC reporting that Salesforce, Walmart, Paramount, UPS, YouTube, and Meta have all announced new rounds of layoffs attributable to AI, with nearly 1 million job cuts nationwide this year. That's the job loss that we can measure. Now consider what some are predicting about the future. Goldman Sachs estimating that 6 to 7% of the U.S. workforce could be displaced due to AI adoption. They do note, however, that the impact may only be transitory because new opportunities created by AI might ultimately put people to work in other capacities. A report by the McKinsey Global Institute finding that AI could displace 40% of American jobs due to automation by 2030. That analysis found that robots and AI agents could automate more than half of U.S. work hours, both manual and cognitive, using technology that's available today if companies redesign how they'll do things in the future. The World Economic Forum projecting that 92 million jobs worldwide may be displaced by 2030. Ford's CEO saying that AI could replace half of all white-collar workers there. NYU professor Scott Galloway predicting that AI will hit middle management first, noting that 6% dropped in managers at public companies since 2022. So here we are, AI eliminating jobs, more automation coming. If millions of people lose work, how will they support themselves? Returns to the conversation. Universal Basic Income, or UBI. The concept pretty straightforward. Every American adult would receive a set check each month. For Cook County, Illinois, which includes Chicago, this concept just became reality. The Cook County Board of Commissioners unanimously approved its 2026 budget proposal just this month. It includes $7.5 million for a guaranteed basic income program. Commissioners approved it after the success of a pilot program where the county provided $500 a month to 3,200 households over 2 years. Survey findings based on that pilot revealed that 94% of the program recipients used the funds to address financial emergencies. 75% reported feeling more financially secure. 70% said that the program had a positive impact on mental health. Of course, there's the question of how do you pay for it? In the case of Cook County, as a result of the decrease in commercial real estate values, everybody's property taxes are now sky high. In Chicago, rising 16.7%, the largest jump in at least 30
They're coming
years.
for everybody.
West
Home.
Garfield
Once that
Park
property
saw an
tax gets
increase
out
of
of control,
133%,
shoot.
North Lawndale 99%, Englewood 82.4%.
So this is basically getting out of control, man. Yeah, this is really getting out of control. People think that this is just going to be a game. And it's not. People got to really wake up. Yeah, let's see what they show right here. See? Look at that. Medical career, most at risk. See? This is getting real, man. This is really getting real. See, and it's true. This is really going on.
Have you ever seen a hospital run by robots and AI? This might be the smartest hospital in the world. Welcome to China's 5G Smart Hospital, where doctors use AR glasses to see inside your body in real time. No x-rays needed. But here's the twist. Robot nurses deliver meds, check vitals, and even sanitize rooms, faster and more accurately than humans. And that's not all. There's an AI system that predicts health issues before you even feel sick. But wait, did you know surgeries here are done remotely with 5G precision? Yep, a doctor can perform surgery from 1,000 miles away, and the robot's hand won't shake. Imagine a hospital so smart. It saves lives before emergencies even happen. Have you ever seen a hospital run by robots and AI?
See, it's getting to that point.
China launched the world's first AI hospital, and it's mind-blowing.
What are you going to do when all these girls out there being all puffed up, I'm this and I'm that, and then you're going to have someone that's going to be taking your job? I mean, that lets you know that these people out here in this world, they're truly sick. I mean, to have all these robots take your job, it's almost like, what's the point of even having people? This is to show you how they think and how they act. Like even this ad, it's AI driven. It looks real, and even if it is real, you need to stay out of her way and out of that place. And I seen this video right here. This nonsense. But see, all this is leading to the MOTB, man. It's all leading to that. And people think that none of this stuff is going to take place, man. And it's going to take place. It's going to take place at a high rate. All this is going to take place, man. This stuff is coming before you know. This all right here, what you see. You're going to be paying with your hand. It's going to be inside your body. They're going to use everything. See, with this real ID, that real ID is going to have your fingerprints in it. I mean, look, even when you go to your banking account or even your phone, you can use your fingerprints to log into your phone. I mean, I never use it because I never want them to have my fingerprints on file. But it shows you where this technology is going to. See? Look at this. You can't say that this stuff ain't going. This is nightly news. And look how many years ago this is. 6 years ago. 6 years ago. This is an official website. They're talking about it. And I even showed stuff on that. This stuff is coming to this, man. This is coming to a neighborhood near you. All these old videos of rappers putting money to their head. As Jay-Z said, yeah, man, that's a disconnect, man. Yeah. And all these rappers talking about their money and stuff like that. Don't be fooled. They gonna be hit with it too. They gonna be hit with it too. Just like Usain Bolt. They took a lot of his money out of his account. And he was fighting to try to get his money back. All this nonsense that these people are doing, man. They think that this is just a joke. Yeah, you want to talk about you got money on your mind and stuff like that? All right. We'll see how long that's going to last. How long that going to last with money on your mind? Huh? Gonna mess you all up. And I just seen something not too long ago. The people are real angry with Trump. What is it? Protest? Trump. Yeah. See, you got all this stuff going on. Up in Minnesota. This happened 7 hours ago. Now the Somalians are protesting because they mad at what Trump is doing. Then you got these people over here. They mad at Trump. Look, they were down in D.C. 1 day ago. Outrage. Combat veterans stormed D.C. F Donald Trump. See? These was people that were once Confederate with this man. And they're tired. Well, they're going to be real tired of once everything else go into play. There's nothing that you could do here, man. This place is falling, man. This place is falling. I'm going to read the scripture. This is Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. So we got to remember this in these last few hours that we have. We got to remember that we must call on Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and we cannot take hold of these things that's going down this drain. We must stay focused on Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, because we do not want to take hold of her plagues, her sins, because they have sure enough reached up to the heavens. Shalom.